Alright guys, so in this video we're going to be getting into a different way that you can title your products that not a lot of people mention and that just don't really cross people's minds. So for this video we're going to be using an actual product example just to help convey the idea easier. So we're going to go with watches. That's a pretty common product. So what I did was I just searched watch and then my Shopify on Google, just to find a couple Shopify stores that sell watches, and I was hoping that there'd be a few on the first page with examples of both, and there was. So the method I'm talking about in this video is actually going to be branding your product titles. So instead of doing this, so this first example, you can see that these titles here are just men's luxury business wristwatch, men's sleek fashion, Swiss made wristwatch. So these are clearly like cut and paste from AliExpress most likely, but what I'm talking about is actually making your product, like giving it a brand name. So like if you think about Rolex, like Rolex has the Yachtmaster. So what I'm saying is to do the same thing for your products. So to give your products, just create a model, just create, just name it whatever you want, just create a model name for the products that you're selling. So I tried to find an example of this, and this site was like a middle ground, so they don't really have like creative names for the models, but they did shorten it up from these crappy titles, and they put in here like what type of watch it is. So this is a little bit better of an example. So you can see these titles definitely look better than this. And then I did find an example where someone did create their own model name for the watch. So you can see that this Shopify store, Lachlan, they have a model name for this watch. So this watch is the Forsta. I probably pronounced that wrong. But as you can see, they created a model name for it, and it just makes it look more like a legitimate brand, that makes it look like more of a legitimate product. As you can see, if we go back and look at the prices of these, you can see all of these are just on sale, because this is one of those typical Shopify stores with just the cut and paste product titles, a bunch of products. And I'm not saying that this is terrible, but this definitely isn't what we teach to do. But who knows, the store might be doing well, I don't know. And if you come over here, you can see the prices are up a little bit, so they made their titles look a little more professional, and now their prices are a little bit higher. And then when you come here, you notice their prices are a lot higher than the previous two. So this is a clear example of branding and how branding allows you to create the impression in the buyer's head that your product is of higher quality and in more high demand and is more exclusive, which allows you to sell it at a higher price. Now, I'm not sure what the sales numbers are on any three of these stores. As I said, I just found them in a Google search a few minutes ago, but I'd say that this store has the best setup. But all that aside, the whole point of this video is just to tell you, when you're titling your products, if possible, try and just create model names for your own products, because obviously the goal, if you're trying to create a brand, most brands don't just sell generic blank stuff. They name their products. So like, Rolex, they name their watches. So if you were selling watches, then you should name your watches as well, and then this goes for other things that you're selling as well. So try and add brand names and add model names to your products when you're titling them, and it's going to help you establish a lot more of a brand. So with that being said, that's it for this video, and I'll see you in another one.